Hey y'all, welcome to another Mock Talk. Happy New Year. And if you saw my previous post on Instagram, I'm expanding this and going to TikTok and going to YouTube with this. And under TikTok, it's under Mock Talk, and under YouTube channel, it's mock.talk27, I believe. So make sure you check out things there and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and tell your friends about it. And just going to see where this goes. I started this back in the summer on Instagram. And I want to make sure that I'm sharing from my heart, and just little stories to hopefully encourage you, inspire you. Sometimes it's going to be sharing from something that someone else has said. Sometimes it's going to be from things that I've experienced in my life. And as I said, Happy New Year. And a lot of people have New Year's resolutions that they want to achieve. And I guess I don't always have New Year's resolutions, but this year I'm going to use one of John Wooden's from his Pyramid of Success, and something that he strove for on a daily basis, and that's to make each day your masterpiece. And so I want to challenge you to do the same, to make each day your masterpiece. And I feel like I try to do that, but I know that I can always do better. And I've been thinking about this for the last week and kind of what I want to do. And I strive to make each day my masterpiece. And in order to do that, you got to have goals, and you got to be living for or have a purpose for something bigger than yourself. And years ago, before I became a Christian, a guy came and spoke to our high school football team. And one of the verses that he shared was from Colossians 3:23 and 24. And I'm going to paraphrase it here. It's not perfect, but it really had an impact on me at that point. And that was before I even became a Christian. And that was, do your work heartily for the Lord rather than for men, knowing it's from the Lord you receive the reward of the inheritance. It's the Lord Christ whom you serve. And so I strive for that. And I strive to do my work every day heartily for him because of what he's done for me, and going to the cross and dying for my sins and being buried and raised 3 days later. And since he did that for me, and I put my trust in him for that, now I want to live my life for him, and I want to do my work heartily for him. And so I want to make each day my masterpiece, and I want to challenge you to do the same. There's a book called Creative for Work by a guy named Bob Schultz, that I've taken my kids through before, and I'm taking my sons through it again. And I just got done running 4 miles, so my hand might be a little bit shaky. I hope this video is not shaky, but I just got done doing it. And he shares a story about, I guess, a friend of his that spent half of his time in the U.S. and half of his time in Poland. And I'm sure this was years ago, but this is what he had to say. He said, "Polish society is gray. According to Medard, who was his friend, they live without clear truth or error. They removed God from their minds and thereby lost the meaning and purpose for life. The workers are dull and poorly skilled. They do as little as possible and half-heartedly at best. Stripped of the awareness of God, Polish life, as Medard sees it, becomes a gray fog." And I don't share that to take a shot at Poland or anything like that. But again, it goes back to kind of your attitude and controlling the things that you can control. Because every day you wake up, you have an opportunity, no matter what your circumstances are, to do what you can to make each day your masterpiece. And so I want to challenge you to do that, is to have that attitude and go into each day choosing to make each day your masterpiece. And if you make mistakes, because we all do, get back up and say, okay, hey, wait a second, maybe I had a bad morning. Maybe things didn't go the way I wanted them to go. But I have a chance now to finish out the day and still make each day my masterpiece. So I encourage you, I challenge you to make each day your masterpiece as you go forward in 2025. All right, and always remember that God's grace is sufficient. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great, happy New Year, 2025. Got to get used to saying that. And make each day your masterpiece. Thanks for watching.